What's going on, guys? Something quite interesting happened. BTS visited the White House, and actually there's a pretty good reason. Other than the publicity and the amount of fame BTS is gaining from this, and the White House, granted, it's AANHPI Heritage Month. And if you're not sure what AANHPI is, it's essentially the celebration or the recognition of Asian Americans, Native Hawaiians, and Pacific Islanders living here in America. And we all know the power of BTS. They were nominated for 2 Emmys, and from what I saw just recently, one of the comments, they won, what was it? 787 awards. That is quite literally freaking nuts. There was this one video that I saw where literally they kept winning awards at this award show that they could not enjoy like a peaceful minute at their seats because they kept getting up for another award over and over and over again. Literally, at one point, it might have been Jimin, he literally tripped on the stage on a step because he's gone up and down so many times.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. So much excitement. I know.
Dude, this is, I'm actually really excited to watch this.
Meeting,
everyone's
right?
recording.
I know.
Like, I know, trust me.
Bloomberg. These, I mean, yeah. Forget about me. I know, it's not about me.
How is she not shaking? I'd be shaking so badly right now.
Okay, so today on the final day of Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, I'm excited to welcome some special guests to the briefing room today. Pop phenoms, BTS.
Let's go!
Well, many of you may know BTS as Grammy-nominated international icons. They also play an important role as youth ambassadors, promoting a message of respect and positivity.
True, and each of their videos, actually from what I saw in the other comments below in the last music video that I uploaded, which you should check out, it was quite interesting. So it's like one music video isn't like the entire story. It's one music video that makes up a series of stories. It's pretty actually interesting, and I really like that. I was under the impression that every music video that we watch, just in general, it's its own separate story, and not necessarily like contributing to something overarching. I mean, I guess unless it's an album or something, I don't know, because I know Kendrick Lamar, he released a new album. It was like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I believe was the name. I could have mixed it up, but it's like this whole entire thing where it's like a story in a way. So there's that too. But still, it just feels like there's really like an entire franchise within BTS, which is absolutely incredible.
Beginning his first week in office when he issued a presidential memorandum leveraging the power of the federal government to stand against this hate. The president also signed the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act into law, signed an executive order.
This is just an entire like promotion about why President Biden is it's just like an ad campaign for all the acts he's done, and they're really taking advantage of this because it is BTS. Like legit, every single BTS video, 10 million views, just like that. We did this, we did that. Look how great we are, and yet we still see so much racism against just Asians in general. Why, when people think of Asians, they only think Korea, China, in that area? Hey, the Asian continent is freaking massive. Have you seen it? In fact, I think it's the largest continent in the world. And why, when we think of Asians, we only think of like people from Korea or people from China? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is my own personal opinion, so I could be. Just from what I've seen, I really don't feel like there's any progress. I've heard very personal stories by people close to me of like racist remarks that were said towards them, and it's something me personally I don't face. Why? Because I'm white. I don't get any of that, but they do because they're Asian.
And it is a great honor to be invited to the White House today to discuss the important issues of anti-Asian hate crimes, Asian inclusion, and diversity.
네, 오늘은 AANHPI
Okay, guys, wait. I didn't figure out how to turn on subtitles.
네, 오늘은 AANHPI 헤리티지 먼스의 마지막 날입니다. 저희는 AANHPI 커뮤니티와 뜻을 함께하고 기념하기 위해 오늘 백악관에 왔습니다.
Which is pretty cool. It's the last day, and I think that's symbolic. They're kind of providing the closing message of the month.
네, 최근 아시아계를 대상으로 한 많은
And this is true. This is exactly what I was saying earlier. Surge of hate crimes. These things don't stop. But then they're saying, oh, we sunk in all of this money to find out this and that. You should approve us for the next term. Wink, wink. So if you look up any sort of statistics of racism and you're like, look how low it is. Wow. PogChamp. Okay, but what about all the prejudice that goes around? And like when you see someone that happens to be Asian, and I'm not, and this goes for so many people out in the US, you're just like, oh, they're Asian, I don't like them anymore. Or, oh, I won't hire them for this. But technically, I won't say that that's not the reason, because that's a federal crime. and it's ridiculous. And there's just a lot of that going on. So it's so much more than just even hate crimes.
또 마음이 안 좋았는데요. 이런 일이 근절되는데 조금이라도 도움이 되고자
And the
오늘 이
fortunate thing is, it's not going to be a stop either. It's like, as society, we've just found to put labels on literally every single thing. And hatred drives profits. It does. When media prefers one thing over the other, they follow the stream of other media producers and society's general opinion, which is also driven from other people's views, which are driven from biased, whatever, non-research, non-statistical, whatever. And it's just like a mountain of misinformation about this. Misinformation that all Asians are not good. Asians are taking jobs, even though it's like more people in the workforce, which should boost the economy.
자리를 빌어 목소리를 내고자 합니다.
네, 오늘 저희가 이 자리에 올 수 있었던 것은 저희의 음악을 사랑해 주시는 다양한 국적, 언어, 문화를 가진 저희의 팬, 아미 여러분들이 계셨기에 이 자리에 올 수 있었다고 생각합니다. 정말 감사합니다.
That's cool. Oh yeah, J-Hope is the one providing all this hope and thankfulness. I love that.
네, 한국인의 음악이 서로 다른 언어와 문화를 넘어서 전 세계 많은 분들께 닿을 수 있다는 게 아직까지도 좀 신기하고 근데 신기한 것 같습니다. 그리고 이 모든 걸 연결을 시켜주는 음악이란 건 좀 참으로 훌륭한 매개체가 아닌가 싶습니다.
나와 다르다고 그것은 잘못된 일이 아닙니다. 옳고 그름이 아닌 다름을 인정하는 것으로부터 평등은 시작된다고 생각합니다.
네, 우리는 모두의 각자의 역사를 가지고 있습니다. 오늘 한 사람 한 사람이
It
의미
definitely
있는
is.
존재로서 서로
Definitely.
존중하고 이해하기 위한 또 한 걸음이 되기를 바랍니다.
And lastly, we thank President Biden and the White
Exactly. I think it's great what they're doing. It genuinely is providing awareness. And I think it's saying that, oh, it's BTS or this is stupid, why are we wasting our time on this, is absolutely ridiculous. Because if you boil down to its core foundation, get rid of it being BTS, it is people from Korea talking about this, about why you shouldn't be racist. It's just mind-boggling. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool though. But still, as artists though, how they're able to get to this point through music is an inspiration in itself.
White House for giving this important opportunity to speak about the important causes, remind ourselves of what we can do as artists. Once again, thank you very much.
Okay, that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There really was a lot that I said, and I hope it doesn't sound too wordy. I do like making these kind of videos where I provide feedback on cool, big things like this. It's not all entirely positives, as I mentioned earlier. A lot of this is the money incentive, while BTS does have, it's their producers, head management who organize them to be here because of the amount of publicity, thus millions of more people that they'll see. But in the end, it does provide a ton of awareness. Guys, I hope I didn't ramble too much. Thank you so much for listening. Check out the next video. Check out my reaction to BTS Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I analyzed it through the narrative and through the video production perspective, so check it out if you're interested. But yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.